What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to do a board review on the Never Summer Shaper Twin. This board has proven to be one of my favorite boards for the season. We've had a lot of powder this season in Tahoe, and I've also had a lot of nice little groomy carving days. This board does both, and it actually throws down in the park as well too. This board has a fusion rocker camber profile, and what that means is it's got a long rockered nose with a mellow camber under your front foot, and the rocker tail is going to be a bit shorter and a way more aggressive camber under your rear foot. It makes this kind of a backseat carver. You're able to kind of just like lean back a little bit and lock that edge in and let the turn come around. And with it having this vario side cut, I believe it's at least a bilateral side cut. Never Summer doesn't tell you, but it's at least a bilateral side cut, and it just rails carves, man. It can cut really nice and trench the snow out. Somewhat of a wider board, definitely not a wide board in general, but a little wider than like a Defenders of Awesome or like an Academy snowboard. They call it a twin, but they're really just referring to your stance as a centered stance on the board, because this board does have 10 millimeters of taper. So I don't know quite why they call it a twin, but it is center stance. It's got this carbonium top sheet on here. I really like that. Most Never Summers have this top sheet on it. It's inherently just a little grippy. I don't find that I need to put my stomp pads on the Never Summer boards when they have the carbon top sheet. It's a really nice feature because I'm not really a stomp pad type of guy. Lots of cool stuff going on in it. Also, they've got a carbon stringer going from like the bolts up to the outside of the nose. They've also got a big carbon stringer and a big X pattern right in the middle. So the flex of this board, Never Summer's calling it just a smidge over medium, and they're saying the same thing about the dampness. Just a smidge over medium for dampness. Every brand has their own flex scale and whatnot. I do like the flex of this board. It's very friendly, but can still hold an edge when I'm railing that carve. Made in Denver, Colorado. I'm sure you guys know all this. They give you the 3-year warranty. They also give you the keys to the factory, they say. When you buy the board, you can go and check out the Never Summer, building where they make all the Never Summers and press them. The factory, I think, is the word I'm looking for. High performance board. Great for anyone that wants to rip around, especially if you're a directional rider. Advanced riders can definitely ride this board switch. Really don't even have to be advanced, but it suits this shape really well as a directional board. They call it a Shaper Twin. As we said, it's technically not a twin with the taper going on, but you are centered stance. This board is especially good for somebody who is just set on riding true twin boards, but they want more of a directional feel. I could definitely see how this board can come into play in their Quiver, or the Swift, or the Instigator, or any one of the Fusion rocker profiles. But this one for sure, if you're transitioning from a true twin, trying to get into like a directional shape a little bit. It sounds goofy when you kind of think about it, having two unsymmetrical profiles for the nose and tail of your board, with a mellow camber under your front foot and the aggressive camber on your rear foot. But guys, trust me, it really works. Utterly blown away by this board. If you do like this board, another board to check out is a Never Summer Swift. Bit more of a fishy shape, but they feel somewhat similar when carving and in the powder as well. I've ridden both of them on pow days. Epic boards, really enjoy it. It's a great shape. It sounds kind of funky, but it really works. Hats off to Never Summer for this fusion rocker shape, especially if you enjoy a good directional board. The fusion camber profile is excellent for directional boards, although you can still definitely ride them switch. Let us know down below what you think about this board. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Be super stoked if you like and subscribe. If there's anything else you want to see, let us know. Have you ridden this board before? Tell me down below how you feel about this board. Am I right? Am I wrong?